I spent time with the new Toshi Sling 5 liter from Rework, and in this video, I'll talk about the good, the bad, who it's for, and why it's perfect for one specific use case. Here's some stats. So a little background on Rework and this bag. They're a small company that basically has like two products, this and their backpack system, which I'll review later. And I actually found Rework on the Many Baggers Reddit. They were polling users on what material people liked on what would eventually become this sling. And the founders also released a bunch of videos about this sling, so it's cool how connected they feel to the carry community. That being said, I don't want to repeat those videos because the designer himself explains it much better than I can. So instead, I wanted to talk about what makes this bag special to me and what I didn't like, because the videos cover all the positives pretty well. 5 liters is a very common and versatile sling size. Lots of uses, but also lots of competition. And what stuck out to me first is the bag's shape. It has this expanding triangular shape which lays flat when I didn't pack too much, and expands at the bottom to hold larger items. It also stands on its own. I was a fan of this shape because I didn't always pack it full and I liked that it kept pretty slim, but more importantly, the shape has a functional benefit. In my opinion, this bag is tailor-made for water bottles and umbrellas. That's what the Toshi Sling does better than anything on the market. There's a ton of 5 liter slings with honestly nicer materials and cooler looks or lower prices, and all of them can fit iPad minis and Nintendo Switches. But this thing can fit different size bottles in multiple pockets, and it has compression straps on the bottom to fit an umbrella. The main area of this bag has these floating pockets that leave space below here for the bottle, so small things like AirPods didn't slip down and hit the stuff. And that triangular shape also leaves a lot of space at the bottom for a bottle, without making the top have all this excess material. Toshi means city in Japanese, and that's where I used it, where I needed to carry a water bottle because I'm walking, but didn't necessarily have enough stuff to justify bringing a backpack. There's also these mesh pockets that go down to the bottom for taller items, and a normal padded sleeve here. I also like the adjustable key sling, so basically each pocket has this loop so you can move the clip wherever you want. I liked keeping it in this front pocket so the keys didn't scratch or make noise against the bottle, or if I did have a screen in here. Compression straps on the bottom were also cool to fit an umbrella or I guess another water bottle. They're removable or hideable in this pocket, though if I'm nitpicking, I wish this space was way smaller or just not there. It's the second largest pocket on the bag technically, but it just hides these tiny straps. It's not a wasted space by any means, but Rework, if you're watching, I think it's unnecessary flaps of material. If people don't want to see the straps, I think they just remove them over hiding them. For me, I just kept them visible because it didn't take away from the look too much. But this is just personal preference because Peak Design does the same thing with their hidey pocket and I don't love it. And even more so on this small 5 liter bag, every layer of extra material just adds a little bit of bulk where you don't have a bunch of space to work with. The front pocket fits a normal sized plastic water bottle in case you want to leave the main area open for other things, and the quick access is up here. I love the light colored material and build quality, but I can see people maybe wanting some organization in the front pocket because it's so large. And the back pocket fits things like a passport and has a hidden AirTag pocket. So it's interesting. I've always criticized bags for not having AquaGuard zippers, especially like these which are marketed to be used in the rain or carry umbrellas. But the designer in his video said he chose not to go with AquaGuard zippers because they aren't as smooth as normal ones and they can't be opened with one hand. Plus the front pocket already has this flap to protect from rain. After I saw that, I did kind of realize that it was true. Take Matador's packs for example. Oh my god, those zippers are like the least smooth I've ever used. So kudos for Rework for keeping usability just number one. The strap is where it didn't quite work for me. It's kind of a mixed bag. I love that there are 2 different angled latch points per side so I could adjust how the bag orients. So I'm right-handed, carry the bag on my left shoulder, so I made this left strap attach at the top. What this did is made the bag flat when it's in front of me so I could access my stuff, and then it angled long ways when I was sitting on my back. TomTalk slings have this feature as well, but this Toshi is special because you can do it on the right or left side. However, what I didn't really like is the lack of comfort. There's no padded piece on this strap, and this type of particular nylon has kind of rough edges, so after a day of slinging this back and forth, the side that was touching my neck definitely felt it. Okay, so final thoughts, and who is this Toshi Sling for? It's a versatile size that has a very intentional design that I think holds water bottles and umbrellas better than any sling I've ever used. That's what makes it special. You can hold normal bottles up to 32-ounce hydro flasks in the main compartment, as well as an umbrella on the bottom. And that's thanks to this triangular shape that gives a wide base but also collapses slim when it's not packed out. The only thing stopping it from being perfect is a shoulder strap that could definitely have been more comfortable. But otherwise, great offering from Rework, and respect to the co-founders for being active in the carry community. Anyways, comment below if you want a response, let's talk, and subscribe for new videos every other Sunday. Thanks!